Right, beautiful people. It's done it again. Honestly, it's done it every time. Every time I do a video, then there's got to be a siren or something going on, like bells dingling, dingling, dangling. Look, here we go. You're having a laugh, aren't you? So I'm here in. Look, they're racing. Bicicletadoras. Oh no, a runner. Wow, he's killing it. I think there's a marathon going on or something through the town. I'm in La Villa de Don Fadrique, which was 27 and something kilometres away from where I begun this morning in El Toboso. Had a weird night's sleep. Some random dude across the hall. I'm sure he was pissed up. But it was on the phone at 12:30, 1 o'clock, and then went quiet for a bit. But then started being on the phone at 4 o'clock in the morning. And I know it's 4 o'clock in the morning because I got out of bed to tell him to shut up. Oh, look, runners. What would you do? Would you walk 1,200 miles or would you run a marathon? And I eventually found a place after much calls in, anyway, I digress. What was I saying? Listen to the music. This is right outside my bedroom window. I'm going to check into the place I'm checking into today because the guy Juan is a real superstar. He's totally full in this little Casa Rural, but he's putting me up in his. Let's even get a video of the runners. He's putting me up in his front room. It's very cute of him. So I'm going to link him in. He's offered to wash my clothes and all this, and I'm super happy. I'm super grateful. But this. Am I going to say it's terrible music? I am. This terrible music that's going on is right outside the room, and as soon as I got there they started pounding away with this type of, I don't know, runny music, what you gonna call it? Hopefully there's only about 500 runners. No, there's less than that because I didn't count the bottles of water. I've seen there's only 2 tables of water, which means there's probably about 100 runners. So they'll pack up and go soon, I hope. I can go to bed early because I've got to be up in the morning at something like 7 o'clock because I'm in the dining room and there's hunters staying. So the challenge for me is to get my head down pretty soon and be available to wake up and to leave the room so the hunters can have the breakfast, go and kill some things, and I can get on with my walk 3 hours before the sun comes up. Yes, super happy about that. Behind me is the church. Update on today's progress was 27 kilometres. Had a really weird experience in the first town where, like, town, I think they would describe him, the town locals, the old folks that were doing, they would describe him as the town loony, accosted me with this most random piece of art. It was like art. He was dressed in, he spoke English. He accosted me and offered me to stay at his house tonight, but it was only 10 kilometres down the road, so there was no way it was going to happen. And he started talking about 5G and then about the royal family and all these things, and he was doing this with his head when he was talking. He was high on something. He told me he was high on oxygen. I said, come and stay at mine. We can eat and we can drink. We're not going to eat any animals. But on this piece of artwork they had, it was like a stick and a placard. On the back of it, he had a dead animal, like roadkill or some shit. You can't make it up. I walked away like totally dazed. He went to put his plaque in the car. He was talking to me a little bit about minimalist living. When you've, here they go, minimalist living when you've got rid of all your stuff. So on the kind of quite the right lines, but he scared me a lot. So at this first opportunity I got, I ran away, and it threw me because it really lost. I got lost, and I've been without network. I ran out of gigas, so I couldn't gigabyte myself, and the maps wasn't that great on the map that I was following. So yeah, it was kind of a random experience, and then that ended up being the first of the villages and the second of the villages I stayed in. I stopped in for something to eat, which was nice, and then 2 hours more and I'm here. Yeah, Got some thanks to say for the donations. Helen Dickinson is the latest to donate. Sam Bagg and Brian Marland donated overnight. Thank you guys. This is the Ibiza vinyl community keeping it real. Brian used to run, or does run, or he's got some part of the Vinyl Factory, which is one of my favourite websites, and they produce musics and all sorts of different outlets. And Sam has played for us a few times before on the Vinyl Club schedule, and Helen Dickinson bought some vinyl off us and could be taking over the Vinyl Club for a little while. She wants to do some events and she wants to do some stuff while I'm not there, so we're talking about that. This could be a progression, so viva vinilo! Yeah, it's vinyl keeping it real. Super happy for that. Very grateful for your donations, guys. Really appreciate it. And could be on the cards that we've got some nice connections coming up with some bigger name brands. Watch this space. What else to report? Toes are doing well. Little toe right foot is nearly healed, which is good. I'm routinely putting Vaseline on them now, every day, in fact twice a day, and it works a treat, you know. A message for Donovan, who's on the Telegram group, who's asking me about walking on my toes like I suggested we should be doing as humans. It's true, but maybe if we walked on our toes with Vaseline in between, it would be slipping and sliding all over the place, eh, mate? What else? Oh yeah, I've been uploading so many videos, like ate all my gigabytes, and I haven't been able to get any more gigabytes to upload up until today to put any more videos of. Oh, she's beautiful. Of the community in. I'm totally distracted. Of Kabale. Sorry. Oh, she's put a mask on. It always puts me off. Masks. Puts me off anything. Dogs even with a mask on. I'd rather a dog with a four legs have no mask. But the runners are doing well, aren't they? Looks like they're enjoying themselves. 7 minutes 33. I think that's all I wanted to say today. Apart from thank you everyone that sponsored so far, all the shares. I know there's a lot of hard work going into it. The Vinyl Club, the Vinyl community are doing their bit. Thanks to Steve Scooter Scene over in, I want to say the Wirral, if you're over that way, mate. Stephen Elaine have been pushing the projects for me. He's been putting it on the social media and asking the vinyl community if you've played or you DJ'd or you've taken something from the Vinyl Club in the past few years, and now's the time to give back. Our project Equilibrium is creating balance and enhancing lives with the power of vinyl music. Indeed it is. And on that note, if anyone wants to buy any vinyl, I've still got some vinyl left. There's probably about £1,000's worth of vinyl there if I get the asking price for them all. And I've got a list as well. So if you want the list for the vinyl, then give me a shout. This is my own personal stash of vinyl. That's my last personal stash of vinyl. If I don't sell it, then this is a call in for me that these are the ones that I need to keep and not give away. I've already worked this out, but if I sell it all, I'm going to keep 50% of the money for myself, and 50% of the money is going to go towards a charity. So we can raise 500 quid that way. If you want to buy some vinyl, treat yourself some new wax. It's nice stuff, jazzy stuff, world stuff. Not really dancey stuff, but listening to and grooving and you know. What else? Can't think of anything else. 9 minutes. Right, I'm going to say good night. I'm going to go and try and find some food and try and get my head down as soon as possible. Try and get some uploads done and all these things. Te quiero mucho. Muchísimos. Gracias. Hasta luego.